The era of type-specific decks are upon us, and I could not be any more excited. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel and the Queen's Cup. It is finally coming to an end. For those of you who have not got the Alolan Ninetales, I hope you soon get the Alolan Ninetales. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we had a live stream, and I'm playing none other than the one and only, not Gigs. Okay, this is not Giggity Gaming. Actually, the game before this, I actually did play against Giggity Gaming, and then this person is an imposter, named himself after Gigs in my stream, and he's got an ice deck. But the reason why I know it's not Gigs is because I played Gigs beforehand, and because this person is rated higher than Gigs. But he's got a nice ice deck. He's got 4 figures. I mean, all his figures have the potential to freeze, but the Alolan Ninetales has the hardest time to freeze. So I liked that I was able to go up against this, and I'm rocking a grass deck. So in the beginning, I said type-specific decks are upon us. We have the ice decks. We have grass decks now because of the buff with Lurantis, and we also have the fire decks. The fire decks are still around. Well, I didn't think they were. After the dragon buff, or yeah, after all the dragon buffs came out, I didn't really see that many flame decks. So I've been rocking an ice deck. You guys know my ice deck. I've been rocking that for a while. I think I went like 10 wind in a row, and I'm like, wow, this deck is amazing. And then I fastly got hit with a brick straight to the face and realized how bad flame decks completely hard counter my ice deck. Any flame sphere, flame energy, mons can't be frozen, and that's pretty much GG boys for me. But anyway, we are playing against, I don't know who this is. This is, like I said, this is an imposter, and he's got the double Alolan Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Ninetales, 2 Curums, and a Frostlass. Frostlass is such a beautiful figure, except like I said, it gets destroyed by flame decks. And the deck that I am currently running is double Lurantis, Sceptile, Virizion, the Rowlet, and the Bulu. Plates, let's see, Trop Energy. I swapped out the Lawnmower and the Rotom for Rowlet and the Tropical Energy. You need Tropical Energy now, man. I think it was Brent. He was asking me, or yeah, he was talking to me in my chat earlier today. I was playing some Halo, and he was like, man, I played this Dragon deck, and they had Tropical Energy. Who rocks Tropical Energy with the Dragon deck? Well, Tropical Energy, it's for your flying grass or bug type Pokemon to heal the conditions. So I was like, it makes sense. And the opponent he was going against was raised Altarias and all of that. But anyway, aside from all of that, I am also running the Miracle Seed, just plus 20, primarily just to help the Rowlet, even though he's going to be getting buff 60. But this is going to be a difficult match for me because I am going against ice decks, and ice decks are super effective against me. Well, I mean, not that really matters, but freeze, it's really tough to deal with, especially if you do not have flame energy, a flame sphere, or a flame deck. So let's see how this match unfolds. So he opens up with the Alolan Vulpix, Luigi, Alolan Vulpix. So he's going to set up, and I am also going to set up. So he brings on that the Frostlass, and it was a good move. So I was like, I immediately need to move up my Sceptile and my Bulu because I don't want those mons freezing me whatsoever. Great play here, because I pretty much hard counter the Vulpix with my Rowlet, because if I do get frozen, I can then when I evolve, I can unfreeze myself. And I'm like, oh no, and I agree with this play. This was like really the only fair move that he could have made. But boom, look at that, the 2 chains. I want to get it again, one more time, boom. He does get the freeze dry, and very, very, very unfortunate roll for him. That was the lowest on his wheel, I believe, and he hit it twice. So I bet the imposter Gigs here felt really, really salty after that. So I'm going to advance, and I am going to threaten the entry point here. Max revives. And you know what's really scary? I'm going to stop and talk about this again for a second. Well, you know what's really, really scary regarding ice decks is a double max revive. Double max revive in an ice deck is so good. in my opinion. So he's gonna start coming back, and I'm like, oh boy. The good thing here is if he does in fact freeze me, I can just unfreeze myself. And I did not anticipate that move right there. I was like, oh, that's actually a really good play. Now we have to gold block. And it doesn't necessarily matter if we get frozen or not. Wait a minute. What was my plan there? The plan was there. Oh yeah, if I did get frozen, he was gonna try and go for the Vulpix cheese. So that's why I was being a little defensive here with the, if he would have froze me, I would have been able to unfreeze him with the Virizion. So yeah, I was like, I was pretty much covered. I was like, it's okay if I get frozen, I'm pretty much covered and he won't be able to cheese me. But he gets another unfortunate roll. So now he starts advancing with this Vulpix, and what do I do here? A DC. Oh yeah, go for the good old Virizion Typhoon Slash, and he gets the outrage. I'm like, let's go. I miss running the cheese, and now I'm pretty much threatened game here. There's not much he can do to cover up. He has to win this row right here. I'm like, let's go. Boom. He freezes me. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Although I am close to that Kyurem, what I can do here is I can still threaten game, and then I think like it forces him to have to do something. So I was able to do that, and now I'm able to Trop, and now I can go after the Virizion. When he attacks again, I'm like, oh no, dude, that's not what you want to do. And then I get the Typhoon Slash. I'm like, all right, time for some cheese. Let's go. Should have just moved right next to the Vulpix. Typhoon Slash, and he gets the dodge, man. I was so upset. I was like, oh, come on. And now he's aware, and now he's going to cover up. I'm like, well. I remember actually talking about, dude, I remember talking this play. I was actually very, very proud of myself. We're going to go back a couple turns. Play back. I felt like I was playing like out of my, oh, no. I went to, my bad. We're going to stop. Stop. Back one turn. I remember just talking about this. I was talking about it with my viewers. I'm like, all right, this is the play that we're going to make. It was right here. Because he attacked me, or no, I was frozen here. I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over with Bulu. This is going to force the imposter gigs to cover up goal. And when he covers up goal, I'm going to do the Trop energy. And when I do the Trop energy, I'm going to try and do the cheese. And if I don't do the cheese, then what he's going to have to do is he's going to have to protect the goal. And when he protects the goal, I'm going to be able to KO this Ninetales. So I like 3 turns before, I was like, GG boys to Ninetales. Ninetales is mine. So I don't know. It felt good planning it out and it actually happening. So yeah, we go for the cheese, and unfortunately, we do not get the cheese. That was actually very, very fortunate for me because I did not get frozen. If I did get frozen, I would be in trouble because I was 2 steps away from the Kyurem, but because he missed that roll, I was able to evade. I was able to get out of the way, and I was like, when he attacked me, I was like, please get the full swing. So happy I got the full swing. We can KO this Vulpix, and we can get this Kyurem out of the way, and now this Kyurem is not a threat, not a problem whatsoever. We can unfreeze here, and this is basically how you just thread the needle on an ice deck with a grass deck. And then the imposter gigs decides to forfeit here. So I thought that was a really good match. I think I played really well. And before I go, I want to show you guys one more match. This comes from my man DN007. Okay, and he sent me a match the other day, but I was unable to watch it because of maintenance. So he sent me another one, and I think this match was a really good match as well. Well, even though I didn't even see that match. And like, nothing against Ultra Beast users, okay? Nothing against you guys whatsoever. But I love watching Ultra Beast users just get taken down. Like, I'm sorry, I love watching them get taken down. So the opponent, DEZ fill. That looks really cool, actually. You know, it's got the Ultra Beast deck with the Mega Ray, and then N007 here. He's rocking the triple Altaria. He's trying to get some Cheetah Spirit to him, and the thing is, it's like he's going against Ultra Beast decks who are really, really blue heavy, so it's gonna be hard for him to land the Grudge Stone. But what is really unique about this deck, he is rocking the double Mega Altaria, and what's scary about Altaria, Mega Altaria actually, is the final song. Attaches the final song marker to all Pokemon within 2 steps. Pokemon with that marker are knocked out after 5 turns. Nothing they can do. And then the Miraculous Cry. This Pokemon can MP move over other Pokemon on the field. If this Pokemon is knocked out, all of your Pokemon that have been excluded from the duel and all of your Pokemon in Ultra Space move to your bench, your Dragon-type Pokemon. If you get +10. So this is... Altaria is actually perfect for this deck and for the opponent. So let's see how this match unfolds. I just love watching Ultra Beast decks, like, just having to be defensive right away. Like, I low-key like watching them get bullied. Bringing on that Spiritomb, and he's going for the Grudge Stone, and he's going for the Celesteela, and Celesteela does hit white. I was like, wow, fun fact, when they do those spins like that, like not when they're actually not engaged in a battle, his Flame Thrower, is it Flamethrower? Did not turn into Flame Gun, so it turned into Flame Gun right here. That would be interesting. Like, what if it did that? What if you had a mon that made them spin before they initiated an attack? What if that counted as their first turn and then removed the Flamethrower? That would be a strategy that people would pick up. How do you guys feel about Mega Ray? Is Mega Ray still around? I don't see it like too often. I mean, I see it here and there, but then again, I only play like probably 4, maybe 5 games a day. If I'm lucky, some days it's only 1. So, I mean, I don't play that much, but I don't see a lot of Mega Rays. So now he's going to pull the Mega, and keep in mind, he does have the Shaman who is in Ultra Space. Gets the D-Dance, Hydro Pump, plus the other 2 Altairs, plus the buff from himself, hitting for a whopping 210 damage. That is absolutely insane. Pulling up the scoop, trying to get this fair muscle, but like I said, Ultra Beast decks, they are heavy blue, and he does not get the white. My chair. I know. Ooh, look at that. The final song. Gets the final song, and he gets to mark 2 mons, including himself. That marker is removed, right? Yeah, that marker is removed. And there goes the final song. I love that. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Has no choice. Has to cover up here. He's going to make again. And does he take the entry point? No, he attacks right away. Gets the low sleep, and here's the god roll right here. The D-Dance into the final song. And we have 3 mons. 3 of the opposing mons with the final marker, and that was absolutely beautiful. So looks like the opponent here is trying to get the call signal, trying to bring back that Celesteela, and then N007 is going to sack his Altaria. He's going to bring back his Shaman. And then in a couple turns, these 2 are gone. And here it comes. See you later. And now The opponent has no he has no chance. He has to win a roll here. Like he can't cover goal because then Shaman takes entry point. Like he has to win this roll so he can get the Pheromosa on the board, and that way Pheromosa can come on the board and try and get some call signal. She's oh man, Shaman coming through with the God roll, and wins like that just has to feel good, especially when you're 400 points underneath the opponent. You're going to be up at least 45, 50, and the opponent's going to go back down to 3.8. Probably not too happy about that. But we're going to cut the video there. The weekend is finally over, guys. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you pursued something towards your dreams. But remember, Monday, tomorrow, it's coming up, first of the week. Let's get back on those goals. Get back on track, all right? We're going to cut it there. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.